Hello again, it's me, Milton, Little Milto channel. So, why would we take a perfectly, well, good drill that's working to bits and pieces and clean it up? Well, why not? The point is, this was my son's drill, was originally mine. And what happened was, I bought this, had it for 5 days, he asked us for it and I gave him it. Why? I soon figured out 40 newtons of torque spinning at 2000 RPM. You put a 32mm bit in this and come into wood weight, what happens is, in my test usually goes, this is 4 inches, is to go straight down. Well, when you go in so far into about there, what happens is, it starts slowing down. So you're better off actually stopping and switching it into its first speed and going in with it, because you're going to slow it down that much. It really hasn't got the oomph. Me spin at 2000 RPM, 40 newtons of torque, it's not enough. And for masonry work it was pretty good. I thought, well, he's a bit stronger nowadays than what I am, a bit fitter, so he can do the masonry work. We did switch and go to SDS, like, so fine. Screwdriving, yeah, fine, but we had other drills that did that anyway. We preferred using impacts back then, so really and truly. So I just gave him it, right? And it was my first brushless drill. So that's why he ended up with it wasn't that good in performance. But for most people, they probably think it's brilliant and great. So, why take it to bits and clean it? Simple. If this has been in a very cold environment and then goes into somewhere hot, or vice versa, right, you're going to get condensation appearing on it. And this condensation inside, you've got in there wood dust, brick dust, plastering dust, concrete dust, and it's not just the outside that condenses, it's also the inside that condenses. And when it condenses inside, it can cause a short circuit. If it causes a big enough short circuit, it could confuse the battery. And if the battery, being lithium ion, gets confused and says, oh, it's blowing, there's something wrong somewhere, it could say your battery's goosed. Bad. Makita's apparently bad for this. That if the little computer inside them, the battery, thinks, oh, they're at fault, that's it, the battery's goosed. You have to buy a new battery, you can't fix it. Some of the others, yeah, you probably could do, but not this one. Not the Makita, sorry. This one, we don't know. So this is why sometimes, periodically, clean them up. Usually, what you do in an industrial environment is just blow it out with air to get most of the crap out of it. That usually suffices, to be honest with you, as we have had to do many times in the workplace with grinders, because the fact was it was industrial, it was engineering, there are a lot of metal particles flying about. The grinders, because they're moving a lot of volume here, suck them in, so periodically they would get blown out and it would expand their lifespan, so we didn't have to do as much maintenance. So, and as we don't use this one anymore, I thought we'd take it to bits. Being brushless, I've never taken a brushless motor to bits before, so that's why we're taking it to bits. Okay then, so what's the first job? First job is taking a chuck off. You don't have to take the chuck off. So what we're going to do is, we're going to set a high orbit torque. That's one way. Put 2. We're going to, no, it shouldn't work, actually no. First, we put it in drill mode, we don't set the torques, my fault. Right? And I know for a fact that it is a PH3. So, we have to remove the ball. For this job, we shall use an impact, because they're sometimes quite tight first time round, sometimes they come out no problem at all. Not always, right? So, we're going to use an impact to do it, and it is tighten to loosen it. So in other words, you go forward, not reverse, right? Yeah, very gingerly put this in here to find it. Right. Great. Forgot, it's not a one-piece chuck. Yeah, first mistake. And guess what? I'm going to have to use an extension bit. So I will just pause this just now until I get an extension bit. And remember, try and have everything ready first. It's haunted. Right, here we go. Right. Ah, dear me. Right, now let's see if we can get this right. Right, let's get this thing to fit into here. Wow. Well, that was pretty well amazing. That wasn't even tight. Wow. Dirt in there. Right, we shall dispense with this now. Unbelievable, wasn't even tight. Typical. Right then, we don't need this now, we'll put it away. Well, hopefully we don't need it. Right. Right. Now, we should have a Allen key, a big chunky one somewhere, which we have here. Remember, always use a chunky Allen key for this job. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it, but I'm not going to do it this way, because I'm actually going to try something else out. Which I'll have to go and find the bits to do it, of course. Move you just now, put you over there. Right. You do this, you get the Allen key like this. This is how it all should look. You put it flat down on the table. I'm not exactly. And guess what? I haven't got a proper metal hammer, I've got a rubber hammer. You take your rubber hammer, or metal hammer supposedly, you would use it that way with a metal hammer. This is rubber, right? And you'd hit it as hard as you could, like this. And it comes undone. Yeah, wasn't that tight actually. Right, that's how chuck removal is done. Right? No problem at all. Right, come on. Now, as I say, you don't actually have to do this. One thing we haven't done, we didn't check it to see if it actually works. That's clever. Let's see if it works. Because when we come to assemble it, you guys could turn around and say, ah, but it was actually broken beforehand. And now guess what? Beforehand, I don't need that anymore, do it. I'm cracking up here. Right, we need a battery. Forgot. Right, one battery, clicked in. Yeah. Right, it works. Okay, we've tested that and it works. Right, so done. Now we come to take care of a part. Oh, brilliant! This is a bit I like. Now, when we start taking these apart, make sure we've got that somewhere safe. Just pop that in there for the time being. When we start taking it apart, you got to remember some of these screws might not be the same size. It could be different lengths, and you should put them somewhere safe. So I'm just going to put them there. That to me seems safe enough. Okay then. Now we're on the lowest torque setting, so we'll see if they start coming out on the lowest torque setting. No, we'll turn it on to 2. There's a reason for this. Yeah, 3. We should start bringing them out. Wow, no, 3. Try 4. That's right. Would help if I had to go in the right direction. And always check to make sure you go in the right direction. We'll go back down onto 3, we'll see. Alright, 3. So I'd imagine 2 to tighten it up. Remember, it always takes more energy to take these out than what it does to put them back in. So the secret is, if you take it out on 3, turn it back down to 2, and it should be tight enough. Well, so far so good. All these screws are the right size. Same size. Good set. Whoa! Be careful of that one. Now, don't lose your screws. Right. Now, we got them all. Yeah. The reason why I'm using a long one is this one down here was a bit tighter to get in with the bit, so I decided I'll just use this one. Right. Now these ones here, these could be tighter. And by the way, cheapskates, this ain't metal here, this is plastic. Yeah, right. Right, we'll just take these ones out. I'm expecting these to be a different size. Are they? Yeah, they are. These are a different size. So I'll put these up here out of the way. Alright, come on. There we go. Oh, there's it. Yeah. And that's them all apart. Right. So, how do we separate the clamshell? We're just going to pop this up onto there. How do we separate that? Well, look at the dirt already. Now, actually it's not that bad actually. Do as you can do it. You can do it the pry way with bits of screwdrivers and all the rest of it. Personally myself, I just like to do it this way. And it isn't coming apart. I'll just check that, make sure all the screws are out on it. This is coming loose. Alright. All the screws are definitely out. Yeah. Alright, okay, we're there. Let's try it again. Oh. Ah, okay then. I might just have to do it the delicate way. Screwdriver, where are you? There you are. Okay then. Clamshell doesn't want to knock apart. So, we've made some openings, so let's just pry it apart. Why is this thing not wanting to pop apart? Do we have to pull this bit out first? No. Does it have to be in a certain position? Yep. Oh, goodness gracious me. Nope. Alright. Seems to be up around here actually, where it doesn't seem to want to come apart. I wonder if this bit here does have to come off first. Right, let's pause this just now. Okay then, sussed it. Right, yeah, clever stuff, eh? How clever was that? Okay then. Yep, still not wanting to come apart. Yeah, here she comes. Come on. Right. Now let's see what's holding it together. What's holding it together now? Ah, ha ha ha! Crafty as a barrel load of monkeys. Tell ya, there's another screw in here. Right, check this one for size. Ah, you take off the cover there and you find a different screw. And that's a different size yet again. So, we know then that we've got 3 screws, different sizes. Alright, let's see if it comes. That's what should have happened. Right. Let's just stop this video just now. Now then, we move to this camera here for a reason actually. Because the fact is this, we can see better, and I've repositioned this, I've put better lighting in because I've been watching things, and I apologise for the drumming and the booming that was in the bit earlier. What had happened was somebody had pushed the microphone stand right up against the table and it was bellowing along it. It should actually stop now. Anyway, now we've got a part. The bit that flew off and came off the table is the switch. I'll put it back together, right, just for the time being. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to have a look at all of this in here so I can see if it goes wrong and I have to backtrack on this, so as I know where all the wiring actually goes and how it was in here. It's dirty. I've seen a lot worse, trust me on this. Right? It isn't too bad, but what happens is if you get a lot of dust, especially sawdust, into this and metal filings of grinders and so forth, and get these things here, right, and touch them up, sooner or later they will start arcing and farting about. You'll know when it happens, I'll tell you. It isn't nice. You sort of sounds like your grinders or your tool that you're using is farting. It's not good. Anyway, so we can see here, right, being brushless up here. This, not too sure, can't remember seeing this sort of thing before. We've got screws holding it together here. We've got screws holding this thing on here. This is one solid piece of equipment for a DIY drill. But I must admit, they did try pushing this Worx drill as a pro tool. More about that later, much later. And if you look over here, we can see our, I can't remember what you call these, muffats or something like, or something, right? We've got 3. Now, normally I've seen 2, we've got 3. I haven't got a clue what this thing is here. And of course, the rest of it's all potted up inside here. So we'll start taking it apart now, okay? Oh, doorbells just went. Could have a delivery. Right, okay, that just lifts out, that's no problem. Right, let's see the switch. The switch, typical, right? Right. Oh wow, real delicate wires here, and here's the light. Right, now bring this round a bit. I'm trying to keep my hand out of the way, but it's not easy. Right, right. We've got this apart some of the way. Down here, can you see this on the camera? You should be able to. Right, right round a bit. Right, you across there. We've got little wires for the diode or whatever it is, LED. Right, should really use something else like a screwdriver. Can I get it out of there? Yeah, I can pull it out. Come on, get out. Alright. Alright, come on. Out we get. There we go, that's out. We've got some real delicate wires coming up to the switch. So the switch basically is telling me that all as it is in here is just a sensor to actually come down to this to tell it how much power to come through. So in other words, the switch shouldn't really burn out. Now, we have this, which is very familiar. I seem to remember seeing one of these things before, just like that, on an Erbauer. Of course, would do, but never mind. Here's the switch. Look at this. Yeah, right, there's center. We've got it on center position, so that's okay. Right. Now we come up. And what do we take off now? We've got all this undone. This is the delicate bit here. We cannot damage these wires. If we damage these wires here, it's kaput. It ain't gonna work anymore. Right, so can we get this bit here out? Yep, it's coming out. Right, I'll get all this stuff out and on the table. Right. Okay. Here we have now. This bit, as I say, I did put back in again. That's your speed selector. And we've got this bit here. And for once, we can read what type is in it. I thought it was fiberglass because you could tell with the shine on it. It's PA6 CF30, and I did see the manufacturer here. Just bear with just now. One's pointing to the, looks like 16. The other one, if that's 7. Well, right, we're going to need a new battery. The light's playing up. Okay then. Yeah. Oh, that was the wrong switch. Right, we're back. Now, let's see. I had to play back and have a look and see where we got up to. Right, we got up to this. So, fine, let's get this apart. This should be pretty straightforward. It is. Does it go back again? Yeah, it's got to be fun. Right, got to look at this. Here. There's a switch in there. Clear away the bit of the grease just now, we don't need it there. I'm remembering to re-grease it. Let's have a look at this. Alright, nothing really spectacular. It's got 5 planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's got 5 planets in there. Oh dear, that's going to be fun if I have to take that apart. And if you look in here, you can see some metal clips that look like brass. That's what it clicks onto. They're up there as well. Could be fun, right? And it's got some screws holding it together there. So I'll have to be careful there if I try and decide to take that apart. Well, I'll wait and see. Right, turn this up a bit. Oh wow, I'll just turn this right over. Right. Now there are another 3 on this side. I always thought there were only 2. Now we've got 3 each side, we've got 6. Let's lift this back up again. Can we see this on the camera? Yeah, we can. Damned weird, I must say. And that's some heatsink in there. That looks about 6mm thick, that. Quarter, if you want to know. Ah, that's what that is. It's part of the heatsink. That's why I didn't know what it was. And actually the heatsink bends that way there. Wow. So why have they got so many of these things in here? Did they have a sale on them or something and they didn't know what to do with the rest, so they just shoved them in? Or maybe it's in case some go redundant. Don't know. Can't really read that. Need a pair of magnifying glasses. Look at some of the schmoo up in here. Right, oh god, look at that already. Right, some writing on the back here. PA6 GF30. A big 2 down there, and we are like a triangle we are arrows running around it. Right, so let's look at this just now. Right, I've just done this so this comes out. Well, by the looks of it, you can see this. By the looks of it, inside there, it looks like this whole assembly does actually come out. But this is a big but now. I don't think I should tamper with that because no doubt probably I'll end up breaking something. But it does look like the gungy stuff, the sealing stuff, is actually got onto there as well. So chances are you're really and truly not meant to take that apart. So we'll leave it then. Right. And we've got screws here. I wonder what they do. Don't know what they do yet. There has to be something to take this apart. There's a motor coming out that way. Well, we'll try it first. Right, we've got some screws here to take apart. Not what else we can really do there. It's got some DM100. Unfortunately, they've marked it up. 2134803. I have no idea what that is. Right then, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find something to take this off of here. Okay. Right, PH1. Nah, I have to get up a bit. We'll stick it on 4. I'll stick it on 3. Right. Oh, my hand's probably laying in the way again. Maybe that's something more at an angle. What do you think? Yeah, we'll set an angle. Will it help? I wonder. Oh, nope, doesn't. Alright. Wow. They're long. You don't have to take them all the way out, you only take them a bit. Right. Now hopefully this should pull apart. Hopefully. If we take the screws out far enough, yeah. Right, is that out far? No, they're not out far enough yet. We've got a bit to go yet. Wow, they put them in long. If I'm putting them back in. Is this one out yet? No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Right. Now, hopefully this back bit should just pull off. And it does. Woohoo! Right. Well, that's just a cover, plain and simple as that. Okay? Nothing fancy, is it on it? Nope. Actually, what I did find was this little switch for speeds 1 and 2. That's got PA6 GF30 on it as well. Right. Ooh. Right. So, we might have to take them bits off. Right, we have a little spring washer here. We'll put that with that up there. And we have a sealed bearing, which looks like in there. Looks like a sealed bearing. Yeah, must be sealed. Strange. However, right. So it's obvious then that this bit here is going to have to come off now. Right. Let's see if this fits. That'll fit. don't care. Right. No, that's tight. Right, shove it up to 5, let's see what we get. Yeah. Alright, there's one. Oh, I did also find all the screws in the clamshell. There were 2 different sizes. I've sorted it out now. Right, I know which one it is. It was that one was shorter. I noticed it when I got a delivery and my scales arrived. Right. Oh, they're nice and tight. There you go. Right. Now let's see what falls to bits now. Ah, great. That comes off. Well, obviously that only goes on one way. Alright, piece of plastic comes off there. Great. So obviously that goes on there. Let's work this out just now. Goes in there like that, so it must have a fitting in there for it. Right. So obviously that'll have to get fitted on the correct way. Right. Now, I don't think I can get any more of this apart just yet. Oh, why? What's wrong? Aha! Right, that bit doesn't have to come off. Oh yeah, it does. Right. Ah! Right, I have to get a bit brute force and ignorance on this. Right, have to bear ways here. Well, just then we have a small problem. The point is this bit here that I'm trying to pull off, right, is actually attached to this side here. So what's happening is I'm pulling the fan in there. So I really need to remove this bearing here and this fan. So I'm able to pull it all the way through here, like so. It ain't gonna play ball. And I've no way of really getting this bearing off. And I've tried it. Its bearing's fine. There's no nungy or grunginess in it. It's perfect actually. But as I say, I've got a problem now. Now I can't go any further because I've got nothing to take this off. And if I try taking it off, I could damage it. So what I'll do is I'll have one attempt at it, alright, with a small screwdriver. We'll see what we can get. No, I'm just bending the fan. That's all I'm doing. It ain't coming. But obviously you need a small bearing puller to put on the end there and yank this off, which obviously I haven't got. So I'm afraid to say, so we'll leave that now. So we'll now go back to the switch. We'll see if we can get anything off the switch. Is there any information on the switch? No, a bit of schmoo on there. Not really there. No, there is no information on the switch whatsoever. I don't want to pull off just yet. Right, so that's that thing ghost. Huh, well, this is a good tear down. Huh, it's about as far as we're going to get. But the fact is, this away. What I did notice was with the case, you've got 3 colours. Well, apart from that, you've got the rubber. So it's obviously they did this casting first, then they went away and did the soft rubber stuff here, which is not actually rubber, we know, and then they've done the yellow colour, this, through here, and they probably did the red at the same time, and with a different colour moulded into it. So, really and truly, nice. Right then, so the only other place we can go now is have a quick look underneath part of the, under here, and see what we get under here. That'll be fun if that comes to bits and I break it. Right, let's go and see what happens, because I can't get that apart. It's a waste of time. It's very well sealed in, and as I say, I haven't got the equipment to pull out this bearing, so that can come away and then the whole lot can pull out. Pity. Something half fucks me on that one. Is it damaged in any way, shape or form? No, it seems to be okay. Oh, of course, yeah, you need that bit on the end there to stop this thing from wobbling about all over the place. Yeah, right. Okay, dump you up there, out of the way. Let's have a quick look inside here. The shoes you probably fit. Right, turn this down a bit. one up. Watch this. Big spring of my thing will come flying out. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay. Hooray! Yeah. Right. Now we've got an overcover. Got a steel bit here where this sits on there. I think we've got a bearing. Wow. Wow, a bearing. Wow. Ooh. My goodness. Oh, there's a little percussion thing that goes bangity bang, bangity bang. Look at that. Oh, isn't that nice? Look, there's your hammer action there. Isn't that nice? Look at it. Little bumps in the road. And that's what you get your percussion for when you're drilling masonry. Hence why SDS wins every single time. Well, so far so good. Can I pop this off or just leave it on? Is it going to come off? You gotta come off. Let's see if we can get this off. It's not coming off there. Right, why is it not coming off there? Good question. Sounds a bit on it. Oh, that answers that. Oh no, I broke it. Ah, yeah, well, let's have. Yeah, because I'm going to have fun getting. I knew it, I was going to have fun. These have come undone. I'm going to have fun getting past them to get it on. That'll be great fun. So we'll lift it off. Wow. Oh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 little balls in there, and that's what will be working the actual ratchet inside. The clutch mechanism, right? They'll be inside there somewhere. Right. Now, I think somewhere along the line here, I think I might have to quit because I'm going to end up having to reassemble this damn thing. And I haven't even got the gearbox to bits, as I said. Yeah, quite fascinating. I think normally, was it 5, is it, they're having them, or 4? I went all the way out on this one. Jeez. And I said, these are the clips here that what makes it click as you're turning it round like. I know that. And there we have it inside there. I don't know if the camera you can see in. And there's the other bit of the percussion in there. Has actually been used, you can see that. There's a bit of wear there as well. I said my son used it quite a bit for masonry. Till with SDS. And you got this here one now. Can we lift this off? Yes, we can. Right, going on a certain way though. We're lifting these pins up as well. Right, so inside there, let's wipe my hands. Inside there is the bits that must push down, which actually activate the actual clutch mechanism inside somehow. Right, so what we'll do now is I'll semi-assemble this again, right? Because it doesn't really need that much, it doesn't really need cleaning up, it's not that bad, there's no real majorly dirt inside it, so we can leave that as it stands. Okay, I've got this part together again. Advisement, I wouldn't really take that to bits again. It does actually only go together again one way. It does actually work, as you can see. Although, when it actually goes onto the actual drill and is reassembled, that could be another story. So anyway, the next bit, I suppose we'll have to reassemble this piece here. Because if we don't, we're going to end up with this, because I can't get it to bits anyway. So I suppose I should have checked this to see which way it actually goes back on again. It could be fun. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Let's think. Nope. So it has to go that way. So it goes that way. You have the pins there, pins there. I don't think they're an up and a down, which there isn't. Right. Right. Put this back together somehow. Yeah. Right. I'll just get the screwdriver bit. This. set it up on 2, right, and we'll just start running them in. Which way? Forwards, alright. Yeah, that one. There's it. Everything's going in right. Let's check that. Yeah. That. And this one. Let's see it. The last one. Oh, there's it. We've got all the lights off. Ah, see, that's a lot better now. We can see. Yeah, right. And of course the last bit here is the bit at the front, the motor bit, which no doubt I probably will end up putting on wrong, which really and truly only going on like that, because obviously it fits at the sides, so I'll just get that done too. I should really start these off by hand actually, but never mind. Yeah. Pop that one in there. Yeah. And that in there. Right. Now, what I've done is, I had to use these, but they didn't actually work. Right. If you ever take this apart in here, mark it up first where it actually goes, because if you don't, you could get yourselves in a lot of bother. I know it only went one way. It was just figuring out that one way it went. It took me about roughly 20 minutes to figure it out, which I suppose wasn't too bad. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to try turning this motor here. Right. Turn for there. That should do. Right. Make sure it's freely enough. Yeah, they're no binding. It's freed. So I've got that back in alignment, perfect. And I know that this bit goes that way because there are two marks in the shell here where it goes into there and there, which is, which I'll show you, which is actually there and there. And guess what? I'll take this off again because I forgot to put this in place. So be careful when you're taking things to bits and pieces that you do put everything back in place again. I'll have to take this off again and do it. So anyway, what I'll do now is, it'll be the cleanup job. So this is part 1 over and done with. So thank you very much for watching. Alright, subscribe if you want, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below. If any of you know why there's so many of these things in here, these MOSFETs of what the hell they're called. The MOS Summit anyway, as far as I know, like probably diodes known by my luck. Probably got them wrong, you see. And as I say, if you do know what the bits are or any other questions below, then hopefully we can answer them. So now we'll just move on to part 2 then, and it's the cleanup job. And then once it's all cleaned, it's the reassemble job, which most of us have reassembled now. We're just throwing it all back in. But that can go wrong, as we found out with the air blower. Okay then, thank you very much for watching, and bye now. There we are, as good as new.